Welcome back to Ready or Not, Ironman mode. Forgot what I was doing for a second. It's been a while. Been a busy week or so in the time between missions. If I remember correctly, the next mission is going into the Mine Jot facility. Not quite sure what the last one is. Intimidator, ride control. We got a pretty rounded out roster here, so I'm gonna remove this Intimidator for this man for decreased stress gain. Does this guy have his trait? No, he does not. I'm gonna keep this breacher going until he unlocks his. This guy still doesn't have Intimidator. But I think we're doing okay. As far as, talents go. Really forgot what the hell the last mission was. Need to remind myself. Ides of March, right. The Left Behind group of veterans who are dissatisfied with the government cutting aid to their medical programs. So they have a assassination attempt on a senator running for president, the proponent of such a benefits slashing bill. So let's see the evidence recovered from that mission. The laser range finder used by the Left Behind shooters to target Senator Fremont during his Brisa Cove Memorial Park campaign. Rangefinder, very useful for sniping someone from a highway. Plan of attack. Aerial photograph of the Brisa Cove Memorial Park area with a clear path for when Fremont and his team will be campaigning, along with times and the best window for attack. So, I would really like for the text to not be here. At the bottom it says someone gave them this intel, and we're going to see a bit later on. Not really the fruition of a statement like that, but it does hint at something larger at play than a domestic terror group taking action on their own part. Police blockade on the street, motorcade parks there. There's his speech, and let me just rotate. This is the building we were in, Jacobs and Rodriguez, for secondary plan. So, initial shooting spot there, secondary shooting spot somewhere else. Oh, probably for when the motorcade is leaving. Veteran demonstrations here down the street. Pretty good confusion. But, stopped them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We found Katrina. We brought her to justice for all the destruction she has caused. Hello, George W. for you. So we got someone being interviewed here. Oh, I think that's the recording artist from the last mission, the Ides of March, a music producer that we rescued. And still nothing really new on that side of the board. Nothing really new on this side, except I believe this was here last time, this Mine Jot data center photo. This is where we're going next. We'll do the briefing soon, so that we'll cover basically everything. But for this mission in particular, I'm going to switch up the loadout for everyone a little bit. Not really concerned about taking anyone alive for the most part in any of these missions, unless it's someone mission specific, but ultimately what I'm trying to do is survive, so I don't fail, but also keep every one of my officers alive, because there's a shiny watch in it for me in terms of cosmetics. That's about it. It's about all the incentive there is. Otherwise, there's not too much of a point, but we'll keep on keeping on. Sinuous Trail. Time of day, 2000 or 2000. Fucking stupid. 8 o'clock. 52 East Temple Hill Street, Colina Beach. A data storage facility run by MindJot. Scrubbed IPs from content found in the residence of a now convicted pedophile led to the distribution source of explicit child pornography. So, the Spider and 23 megabytes a second are the predecessors to this child pornography ring. Both of these have hinted toward, with 23 megabytes a second, hinted more toward MindJot being involved with their Bitcoin farm that they had being run on MindJot servers. And the Spider, in the Brixley Talent Agency, there is an email exchange between Brixley and a man named Andy Vole, who will become a major player and the focal point of a mission soon to come. But let's get our briefing started here.
All right, listen up. We've got a warrant service on a MindJot data center in Colina Beach. It's inland, pretty dusty. It's also pretty dim outside. The facility is located on 52 East Temple Hill Street, and we've got multiple entrances for this one. Side 1 will lead us into the lobby, Side 2 contains an access doorway, and Side 4 has a loading bay entrance that leads into the data storage areas. An element on scene has determined that there's a possible entrance on the rooftop that leads down into a second level. Now, we're dealing with a lot of expensive hardware in the structure. As you all know, MindJot is on the downslope, so we don't expect much recourse if shit gets broken. But we want to be mindful of property damage. It will also limit the capabilities of our cyber crime teams if they have to work with a bunch of destroyed drives. Threats inside the facility are unknown. MindJot has a security layer that is well armed and on edge. We don't know if these guys have also been paid off by whoever is running the show here. I mean, times are tough, and all it takes is a little money to keep desperate people floating. I want to stress that this facility has had a number of robberies recently, some by individuals posing to be police, and a kidnapping that led to the death of one of the security staff not too long ago. If these guys aren't aware of what's going on at the facility, they could very well be on edge enough to send rounds your way out of fear. If you guys keep it slow, use your compromised authority to bang rooms and limit the security team's effectiveness, we shouldn't have a hard time gaining control of the situation. Because of the prior robbery where the suspects were disguised as police, we're going to have marked units visible, and we're going to start loud hailing as soon as we're in position. If they don't surrender, I take that as a sign that they might know something about what's on that hardware they're guarding. The data center is also running a skeleton crew, so it's likely we've got a couple of civilians within the compound. These guys all look very similar, so check your shots and be mindful of what is beyond your target. Any questions?
Is this tied to that streamer we detained last week?
It looks like it. We scrubbed metadata from the child pornography on his computer that pointed towards this place being the source. Something big is going on here, so we've got to make sure not to damage anything that might get us closer to nabbing whoever's in charge here. Alright, time is tight. Gear up and let's roll out. Rally is on Truman Boulevard and Temple Hills. We'll gather there and get any fresh information from the other element on scene. Thames is also en route.
Alright, so that question there sort of links together all of these missions. This is tied to Milky Toes Mike Williams, the streamer. The porn on his computer pointed to this place being the source, while the images found at his place pointed us toward Brixley Talent Agency, because if you remember from the bulletin board, there was a missing photo. There was a photo of a little girl with the green screen background that is seen at Brixley Talent Agency, and then there was a missing persons report from someone who I believe took their daughter to that place. So it's all kind of coalescing right now. Civilians, Mindjot, staff, varied. Suspects, Mindjot security, varied. Dark web photograph. Image depicts the sales of certain firearms using the Mindjot and anonymized. I was about to say like anonymized. The Mindjot anonymized infrastructure to traffic weapons. So they're working a lot with, you know, untraceable aspects. A sort of Silk Road happening here. And the sale of a server online, because the company's going down. They're having a liquidation sale. And as far as a map goes, we got someone who drew one in the interrogation room. The thing is, this is a good map. Honestly, this is a very good map. Doors and all. Because this covers everything. And the reason I brought tear gas is these two big rooms here, the server rooms. There's a lot of bullshit in the way, but also up here on the second level there is glass overlooking these areas. So ideally push through the main entrance, secure everything up to this point right here. God willing, these doors are closed, but clear the bathrooms, push in, go to the kitchen, push through, clear the meeting room, clear this office, go upstairs, clear this second level upstairs. There are a couple rooms here that are offshoots of this hallway. But once we're up here, go into the main server room, rain tear gas down, go in, clear it out, push through to server room 1. And then from there, clear the hallway, clear the breakers, and we're back. So that's why tear gas. Just because it'll incapacitate people that you won't be able to see. The gas doesn't really have a massive range to it, but it is pretty significant in that it will neutralize a lot of suspects fast. But the thing about this is it's just got to be slow, got to be smart. When we get up to the roof,
Entry team, this is
that's when I
Our
foresee
negotiators just lost contact with the
difficulties.
suspects. They are angry and volatile. You are go for entry.
All right.
Provide cover. Stacking.
It's open. We're good to go.
It doesn't seem... Never mind.
Element.
We will just do a ram
Stack up.
and a
Get
flash.
right out.
I gotta remember all my controls. I haven't played this game in like a week. Alright.
Go, go, go!
Ready to knock.
You're out.
Oh shit, a stinger.
I want you to get down slowly.
I got nothing here.
Stay on me. Cuff him.
With you.
I'm moving into handcuff. Don't worry.
Wait.
I'm just ready to get popped.
Civilian is cuffed and good to go.
Door closed. Alright. Peeping in the bathroom. No one's there. Peep in this bathroom. And And no one's there.
Chem light.
Cool. Sounds like there's people outside. There might be people in this main hallway. There usually is like one security guard kind of floating around in here. Yep. That's okay.
Hands on your head, now!
You think you can just come in here and do whatever you want?
If you see this man, call the police. He is not police. They did say in the briefing that this place has been robbed before by fake cops, and here we see our good boy Milky Toes. To all MindJot employees, due to the continuous fall in our stock prices, we find ourselves crippled financially speaking and unable to pay our rent or employees much longer if this current trend keeps up. Therefore, the directors and myself have made an executive decision effective immediately to take some drastic actions in regards to our current server hardware. As many of you know, we have upwards of 500 top-of-the-line spec servers, which, whilst stable, are incredibly expensive to run at full capacity. Therefore, we have made a decision to sell off every one of these servers and replace them with a cheaper foreign market variation. In theory, yes, these servers are of lesser quality and prone to errors and crashes. However, they cost a fraction of the price to buy and run with the hopes that the money we gain from selling the others will help us limp along for a few more months. Ooh, boy. This place is going down the drain fast. So, not great.
Best just to leave it be. Bad news, man. I don't like how they just let anything.
Get down on the ground now! Police, hands up now! Police, get down on the ground!
It said unauthorized use of force, but I'm not going to wait for him to raise his weapon.
Talk to lead.
Police!
We'll take them out.
Talk. Got one down.
Enter and clear.
Getting into position.
Proceed with your mission.
Let's switch.
Reaching! Police, hands in the air!
Open on the left.
Looks clear over here, boss.
Cuffing! Making safe. Good to go.
Restrain him.
Elements to talk.
Civi is ready.
Talk here. Rogers, trailers inbound.
Got him. Making it safe.
You're not gonna get away with this.
You're not going to get away with this, brother. We're the police.
On my six.
Behind you.
Let me guess, bored?
I hope your department
Find a
has
new
good
job
lawyers.
and cock drawings. Rip MJ, rip MindJot. Sometime around August. They're really struggling over here, huh? Seems like that streamer has a lot to do with it, honestly. Alright, so.
Putting down a chem light.
I'm gonna close this door because I don't like open doors. Yeah, as I said before, I'm not concerned with score for this one. So, unauthorized use of force sucks, but it's not the end.
Hello, just letting you know that Mr. Bull has called to reschedule his appointment with you due to his daughter's birthday. He'd like to keep the appointment and have his associate Levi meet with you instead. Let me know if this is acceptable. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wall's name coming up. Jacques, I need you to have a look into this AV storage unit that one of the guys brought to me. I can't find it cataloged anywhere, and it's a bit worrying that we have a drive connected to the system that doesn't have a tracking number or code that fits our books. So what we're seeing is the head of this Mindjot Center is complicit. Incredibly complicit. Borderline. Facilitating the distribution of exploitative child imagery. And Andy Vole seems to be heavily involved, if not spearheading the entire operation.
Police, hands on your head! Hands up above your head! Drop the weapon and get down!
We got problems if he's not gonna fucking get down.
Put the gun hands up, asshole! Now! Drop the weapon and put your hands on your head!
He's too far away, he's not really gonna do anything.
Stop! Drop it now! Put the weapon down! Down on your knees! Slowly! Drop the weapon now! Fuck you! Drop the weapon now! I'm not buying that shit! What your Please, drop your weapon! There's no way out! Drop it! Suspect down here.
Deploying chem light.
Talk. Contact down. I'll save it.
Lead, this is Talk. Notifying trailers.
Got it bagged.
Move
All
in,
good.
clear the room.
Copy.
Move it!
Opening on the right.
Empty over here.
Move in and
No
clear.
contacts.
Move, move, move!
This is just how things work out, you know? It's not always clean.
Nothing here, sir.
I was about to say right now, though,
Chem light out.
Fall in behind me.
it's about as good as it gets. It's about as good as it gets when
I got it.
not running a strictly non-lethal.
Out the way, sir.
I want that gun down. Don't move.
Chem light out.
The weapon and get
Chem
down.
light.
I keep pressing C because it's crouch in a couple other games that I'm playing. So I'm just dropping these chem lights.
Tie them down. Provide support.
I got you.
Get down now!
Civilian ready. Lead. Talk. Civilian secure.
Entry team, this is Talk. Trailers inbound.
Post up and cover.
Getting into place.
It said a civilian died, which is unfortunate, but...
Deploy C2, then flashbangs. Clear the room.
Deployed and ready. I'll do it.
I'm out of tear gas. I probably should have had more than one.
Aim on the right.
LSPD! I want you to get down on the Not gonna happen!
Good here.
Dropping the light.
Put your fucking hands up!
Turn around slowly. Relax.
What the fuck?
Lead to talk. We have a suspect in our custody.
Dock to entry team.
Oh,
Trailer's ready.
I shot the civilian.
Civilian is ready. Talk. Need to talk.
Dock here. Proceed with mission.
Yeah, and you see what I mean? Like, the servers are everywhere.
Stack up on the left. Post up and cover the area. Let's move.
I might have guessed it.
Let's go!
Opening on the left. Opening on the opening here.
Lights stick out.
This is where I feel like it's the most dangerous, is around this center area.
Nothing.
Get down on your knees!
Element to talk. Suspect down. Wounded.
Down on the ground,
Element,
now!
Swap with me.
Talk. Stabilize
Right.
them and we'll send
Opening on
EMTs.
the left.
Nothing here, sir.
Empty over here. No contact.
I don't trust this room. Alright, we're good.
Get on the ground, now!
Oh, he's dead.
Suspect down, requesting Thames.
Talk to lead. Medical assistance is standing by.
Alright. Now.
Provide support.
On you.
Let's see who the fuck is left around here. Seems like we did a pretty good job of, killing basically everyone.
I got cuffs.
So it goes.
Suspect ready to go.
Rescue all the civilians. Yeah, we did not accomplish that, unfortunately. That's gonna hurt.
On me.
Behind you.
Alright.
Do you know how many jobs are going to be lost because of this?
Police! Hands up!
I like that I'm leaning with this as if that has any fucking bearing.
Talk reporting. Make them stable and proceed with mission.
They changed the talk voice actor, it seems.
On my 6.
I'm with you.
Alright. If this guy was outside, now I need to go to the roof. And there's probably 1 to 2 people up there.
Fuck you!
Oh, they hate us.
Put your hands up!
I'll get him ready.
Damn, brother. Okay.
Civilian ready to go.
Civvy is ready.
This is Talk. Trailers incoming.
I gotta prepare myself for this roof, because I have died on the S rank runs up here many times.
Down on the ground! Move!
Motherfucker.
Enter the room and clear.
Ready.
Moving in!
Got an opening up ahead on the left.
Team to talk. Suspect down. I need a 10.
Dr.
Damn.
Sullivan,
This is gonna
medical
be
assistance standing by.
this is gonna be horrible in terms of rating. Oh
Please,
boy.
Doc. Situation is under control, but frankly, today's performance was an embarrassment. Report to center for debrief.
I've never had him say that. He's right. He's absolutely right that that's an embarrassment, but civilian killed, friendly fire. Ooh. But you know what? And everyone's anxious. Yeah, that makes sense because I killed civilians. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, you can't really go around killing civilians. It doesn't work out for you. I've unlocked a new officer slot. Let's see what we got.
Please call switchboard.
We got riot control. I think I'm gonna get. Another riot control guy. But this is why you need multiple people that have multiple or have similar roles. Change you for the armorer, change you for a this breacher. And I'll have him be this riot control. So breaching tools and whatnot aren't going to be too great. But should be alright. Nice and easy, short and sweet. An utter failure of a mission in terms of score and in terms of accomplishing the objective, because I did shoot a civilian directly in the chest. It's kind of like in Twisted Nerve. I shot that tweaker right offhand. I just turned the corner and pop. What can I say? I was scared, I was nervous, I had poor trigger discipline, but it's okay, it was only the second mission. It's not like I'm getting worse. You made it this far. Thank you. Hope to see you in the next one.